Good morning from my hotel in Taipei. I am here. I am ready to cruise. Today is cruise day. I only have a few minutes before I've got to get downstairs and head over to the cruise port. I only spent one day here in Taipei and I spent most of it being completely jet lagged. I did not film anything. However, I do want to talk about my hotel for just 1 second because this is one of the most amazing hotels I've ever stayed at. It is called the Hotel Resonance Taipei. The amenities are fantastic. So I arrived yesterday morning. My flight landed at 4:40 a.m. Needless to say, yesterday was a very long day. The hotel has a very nice relaxation room if you arrive before your room is ready. So I spent some time there, then I went and got lunch. If you're new here, by the way, my name is Meredith and I cruise solo, and this is I think gonna be one of my favorite itineraries and cruise vlog series yet, because this is my first time to Southeast Asia. Never been here before. I've never been to Asia before at all. And so we are starting this cruise out of Keelung, which is near Taipei City. It's about 45 minutes away, I believe, from the city. So this is a 14-day cruise. I will talk about the itinerary later today when I get on this ship and do a little bit more of an introduction. I'm gonna wrap this up now and take you along with me and show you everything that there is to see. I am so excited. We are gonna be spending Christmas and New Year's on this cruise on the Norwegian Spirit, which is a ship I have not been on before, but it is one of Norwegian's older ships that has been recently refurbished with a $100 million investment upgrade. So the ship looks amazing from what I've seen online. I'm so excited to show it to you guys. But with that said, let's go. I have just arrived at the port and the ship is right in front of me and we are getting ready to board. I am so excited. Maybe 45 minutes from the hotel to the ship. I'll have to do the conversion to see how much the math was for how much it paid, and then I'll put it on the screen when I'm done. It is 11:22 a.m. Let's go. There she is. Hello, Spirit. And we're on board. Woohoo! First things first, gotta go scan my card for muster station, and then I'm free to do whatever. How are you? Good. Z1. Is that it? 9-6. Yeah, that's all. All right, 2 seconds later, and I'm scanned, and I can go explore. heading to my room. About to check it out for the first time. I'm so excited. Here we are. This is home for 14 days. Welcome to my cabin 9688 on the Norwegian Spirit. It is a balcony cabin and it is on the port side of the ship, on the left side. So I have just gotten here and I'm going to take a little bit of time to do a quick room tour and show you what this cabin looks like. This is the first time I've set foot in here, and again, this ship has been recently refurbished and the cabin looks amazing. So I'm going to give you a quick show of the whole room and then it's off to explore more of the ship. Okay, as you enter the cabin, you have lots and lots of storage space and shelving right to the left as you walk in. And then you have a wardrobe here that opens where you can actually hang lots and lots of clothes, which is a good thing because this is a 14-day cruise. So I certainly packed more than enough to hang on these hangers. And then you've also got more shelving down below here. And then you also have additional shelves right here. And below is the mini fridge. So I did actually pre-order quite a few waters. So I'll put some of those in the fridge. Shelf here. Your safe up here, and it looks like there is actually a kettle provided in the room, which is the first time I've seen that in quite some time. And this cabin is an adjoining cabin, so if you are sailing with friends or family and you book a cabin right next to each other, then you would be able to go between cabins using this door. Now this is a nice large, I would say, king-size bed. Of course, it's two beds pushed together so you can have them separated if you are sharing a cabin with someone that you want to have separate beds. They will do that for you. Over here on the other side of the bed, you've got the phone. And then of course you have controls here that will turn on and off the lights in the cabin. And then a reading light here automatically turns on when you pull it out. And a USB charging port right here next to the bed. Great feature. And then you have the TV mounted directly in front of the bed. And then you've got a vanity over here. So you have all this information, of course, that is being shared because I am a previous Norwegian cruiser, and then there's some cruising information here and my chocolate covered strawberries. Now for charging ports, there are 2 European plugs, 2 USB, and 1 US plug as well. And then of course, you've got your mirror. You have a nice table here with a chair, storage here to the side of the bed, another reading lamp, additional light controls, and yes, 1 more USB plug. And then of course the balcony, the whole reason that I booked this cabin. So the balcony is a little bit different here. So again, you can just have to follow the instructions here. Closed is when the handle is in the upright position. Open is when you turn it downwards. Once you do that, of course, the air conditioning will turn off in the cabin. So you want to keep that closed to keep the cool air in. And then it's a nice sized balcony out here with 2 chairs and a table. And then you've got your nice view here today of the Keelung Cruise Port. All right, and then there is your floor length mirror right next to the bathroom. So the bathroom light control is on the outside. On the left, you've got a full shower. So your shower head is here. You've got 2 shelves, your body wash and your shampoo. If you're like me and you have long hair, definitely bring your own conditioner because that is not provided. Your hand soap, nice large sink and space for storage, your towels, and then a shelf right below the mirror. On the right hand side is the toilet area. And that concludes the cabin tour. I love it already. I know that I will have no problem enjoying 14 days around Southeast Asia in this cabin. It looks so comfortable. It's very modern. It's very decorated. It looks like it's been updated recently. The carpet looks new. It just looks great. So 0 complaints for me. And in case I have not mentioned the full itinerary for this cruise, we are starting here in Taiwan. So we are right outside of Taipei in the port city of Keelung. And we leave here today and we don't come back. This is a one-way cruise. We start in Keelung and we end in Singapore. So there are a lot of ports along the way. I do not have them all memorized, but I will put up the itinerary on the screen and in the description below so that you know every port that we are going to. I will try to make a separate video for every single port so you get a full experience of what I do and what there is to do in those ports. We have 2 sea days. So really it's 12 port days, 2 sea days, so it is a very packed itinerary and I am very excited about everything there is to do. Anyway, all that said, I am on board and I have so much more exploring of the ship to do, but what I've seen so far is amazing. The ship is so decorated for Christmas. They have a gingerbread display that is Asian themed that I cannot even describe to you how incredible it is. The attention to detail, and it is all handmade with actual gingerbread, actual frosting, actual food. It is a live gingerbread display. It's massive. If you watched my videos from last year when I was on the Norwegian Star for South America and Antarctica over Christmas and New Year's, then you probably would have seen the same type of gingerbread display, but this is like 3 times the size of that, and it is incredible. So I took some pictures, videos. I'm obsessed with it. And the decor is beautiful. This ship is beautiful, and I've only seen a fraction of it so far. And I got a couple of shots of the atrium and the casino, and the casino is actually quite beautiful. I don't know if I've ever seen a casino that is so beautiful and opulent and just bright and shiny and incredible. And the one thing that's great about the casino on this ship is that the smoking section, unlike a lot of other Norwegian small ships, is actually enclosed in a glass area separate from the main casino. So very, very excited about that. And then they have the social club that is kind of doubles as a nightclub and a venue for comedy and all kinds of other events. There is so much more to see and so much to get into. And I am so excited to be embarking on this 14-day adventure. This is a trip of a lifetime for me. And I know I've said that about a few other trips and it's very true, but I just feel like something like this trip across the world, 13-hour time difference from where I live, I struggled to wrap my mind around it. I am just so excited. So I will take you along with me as much as I can with everything that I do. And I'm so glad to have you here. And it's time to head out. So let's go. All right, I have just come to the very back of the ship. As you can see behind me, this is the helipad area. But if you look over the railing here, I will flip the camera around. Check this out. This is Spice H2O, which is an adults only area at the very, very back of the ship. Got the swimming pool, loungers, a bar down there, and then this seating area up here is an extension of the buffet. So this is the garden cafe. This is the outdoor area where you can dine out and just relax and enjoy and see the scenery. Look at that. We've got a hot tub in the corner there, another hot tub in the corner there. No one's using them right now, even though the weather is perfect for it. It's chilly out, slight breeze, but I'll tell you what, this is going to be a spot I have a feeling I will be spending a lot of my time at throughout this cruise. Absolutely beautiful. And then we've got Keelung here in the background. And then if I pan around here, you can see very back of the ship on the helipad. I knew that I was gonna love the Spirit, but I have only been on here for a couple of hours. I have hardly seen anything that there is to see on this ship. Not even been down yet to see Spice H2O in all of its glory, only from this top deck, but let me tell you, there's still a lot more to explore, a lot more to see, and I might just think this is my favorite small NCL ship of all. I don't know. We'll find out. But so far, it seems to be winning. is the beer garden. So this is like an outdoor covered area, and there's all kinds of seating, and it's enclosed and covered. It's not enclosed, but you have a view right out over onto the pool deck. So if you step out over here, then you can look right down below and see the pool, and then there's also the little outdoor buffet area and then live music that happens back there. But yeah, this is a really cool spot. Lots of seating, and it's covered because it just started drizzling on me, so this is a great spot to just sit and hang out, especially if the weather is nice and warm. We were just given a free shot by our bartender, so there goes nothing.
Here we go. Cheers.
Cheers. What do you think?
It's a good start. It's a good start.
It is almost 7:15 and I am getting ready to head out to dinner, but I just wanted to catch you up on what I did this afternoon. So obviously did a little bit of exploring around the ship. I saw Spice HQ at the back, the Spinnaker Lounge, which I already know is going to be one of my absolute favorite places on the ship. Incredible, absolutely gorgeous, probably one of the best observation lounge, Spinnaker lounges I've seen on any of Norwegian's small ships. But the solo meetup actually was really great. So I normally don't go to the solo meetups, but this time I decided to go. Also on this cruise, travel with Ben, who is here as well, and you probably will see me in his vlogs. So I went with him and ended up meeting so many people. There was a really great show of lots of solo travelers. People were really engaged, excited, chatty, talkative. It was a great time. So I am feeling very good about this 14-day cruise. It is night 1 already. I'm going to head to dinner at Windows, which is one of the main dining rooms that is at the very back of the ship, so that you have a view out of the aft. And then there is a Stevie Wonder show tonight at 8 o'clock, and then all kinds of stuff going on around the ship. So much to do. I am so excited, and we are sailing away in about 45 minutes at 8 p.m. Very excited to catch that. And yes, I am using the word excited so much because that is how I feel. This is going to be such a great cruise. So, all right, let's go off to dinner. Well, good morning. So as you can see, it is now daytime, and I forgot to do an outro last night to close off my boarding day video, so I will do that right now. The night was super fun, and I think that I forgot at some point yesterday to film me and Ben. Ben and I met up on this cruise for the very first time. We did not ever meet each other in person before this, but we know of each other as fellow YouTubers. And so we've chatted over social media for a while now and found out that we were going on the same cruise. So we met up yesterday and hung out most of the day and had a fantastic time. Ben has a YouTube channel called Travel with Ben, and he does all kinds of videos, not just cruising. So if you're interested in following lots of different types of travel and not just cruising, go check out Travel with Ben. been. I did film a little bit of the show last night, which was Stevie Wonder, and then there were all kinds of other activities going on around the ship, so we just walked around and a whole bunch of stuff, just wandered and explored, and the ship is just absolutely beautiful. I cannot overstate that enough. The decor is amazing. They've got it really decorated for the holidays. Yesterday we left at about 8 p.m. from Keelung, and we were at dinner at that time, so I did not film Sail Away, and it was super dark outside anyway. The one thing I will say, though, I have never, in all 29 cruises, this is my 29th cruise, I have never experienced a ship rocking as bad as it did last night. Not even going through the Drake Passage, not through the English Channel or the North Sea. It was crazy. So I, for the very first time ever, got seasick on a ship last night. So I came back to the room, got the ear patches. It did help. The ear patches did help some. But wow, the ship, I mean, you could not walk in a straight line. Everyone was teetering back and forth. It was pretty bad. So I didn't feel great for a portion of the evening, but it passed. This morning is a lot better. It's not nearly as bad. You can hear a little bit of the creaking that's happening in my cabin, but that is just normal on a ship. And then again, this is a pretty old ship. It's, I don't know, 25 years at this point. So, she's aged, but she's still absolutely beautiful with this refurb. So I hope you've enjoyed watching boarding day in a brand new country for me in Taiwan. I hope this video was informative and that it gave you some sense of what it's like to board a cruise in Taiwan, in Keelung, the port city. And of course, there will be many more videos to come. So this cruise is a 14-day cruise. We have a couple of overnights, but I'll be making a video on every port. Probably not the sea days, but scattered throughout. Of course, there will be lots of information on everything on the ship, from restaurants, food, dining, shops, games, trivias, shows, all of that stuff. I'll be including all of that throughout my videos as well. If this is your first time here, hit that like button if you enjoyed watching, and consider subscribing for lots more solo cruise content. This is just one of many, many trips. I have so many more planned for next year that I'm very excited about, but this one is going to be fantastic. So I hope you follow along for the rest of the series. And with that, I will say not good night because it's morning, but thanks for watching and happy cruising.